And we got soccer. You can't use signature for him to make pieces of play.
Are we?
Ricky,
I guess we're not really missing anyone. Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and get started.
In my bag.
Lots of things to go over as usual.
What else did you use?
So we'll pass it over to Jeff and get the tribute going. And,
Just dig in there. There's bunches of Sharpies and ink pens and all sorts of crap in there.
Hodgepodge?
Yes, it's a little of everything. I'm trying to get pens, hold on. Well,
Meanwhile, at the Hall of Justice. Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Oh, look, yeah. Like I told my kids, we do face down to now, so I
Make sure we get all that.
one time. Already coming out. I get one. I know it. There's a pen.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not looking at it. It's just a picture of it, right?
What?
Extreme close up!
Just looking over your shoulder, that's all.
It's not waiting for extreme close up.
Okay.
You left it in copy personally.
Brad. You ever read about how man no. We're not seeing artists.
That spray on metal item.
That looks nice.
That's what I'm saying. We can use like that color or something else like that for that frame for our too. By the way, Citra does paint.
Nice.
Can we start now, Jeff? Ready to go. Oh my God, it's 12 minutes.
Yes, begin.
Where is the sign-in sheet?
Uh-oh. You need a test.
Has anyone not signed in? No. Yes. Oh, that's
AKA the one show I haven't seen since season 2.
I have not seen a single episode of Game of Thrones. But I know all the characters' names because Stefan's obsessed with them.
There you go.
There's the
Those
test.
playing at home.
I forgot you have never seen her.
We're gonna have to go slowly across
I
this.
haven't read any of the books either. It's I'm a sheltered child.
I gotta fix that.
Yeah, right. I think everybody starts writing books at it.
All right. Give one to her.
What should you not do? I know Steve. I'm not seeing Back to the Future anymore.
And as always, in case of time, so return to the first place.
Yeah, so for the universe question is the only one I know.
Right.
Seriously. Yeah, shocking.
You gonna grab the other stuff? Please hold this for a moment.
No, I don't know.
Hey, you need to stop talking. Okay, your talking privileges are revoked for this meeting. Really?
Yeah, good luck with that.
Anybody else need to sign in? Now's the time. Have you not signed in?
I have not signed in.
Yeah, get it from him.
You and
Yeah, I do.
sign the sheet. That's not awesome.
Apparently so. Trying to prevent everyone from dying of heat stroke.
So I have to ask, are you
John Belushi like using the word, or you just oh, Belushi? Yes, the samurai. The belly samurai. I love that idea. You have to gain like 50 pounds. You gain 40 pounds, but you can John Belushi does. How things to teach you, by the way. There you go. You pulled out something. Kudos.
I'm trying to do a pretty good break.
Talk to Jeff about it, maybe.
Oh, I know.
Hey, welcome guys.
I would yeah, I could do that again if I tried. He's got this. He compensates. Yeah. You have like a version of well, this kind of like you let the other do this thing. Like two people get like two very
Everyone else?
That's everyone?
That's everyone. Make the meeting long. I gotta go do somewhere.
Okay, listen up.
I saw someone. Hey,
Okay. All right, everyone.
Okay.
First of all, I wanted to make an announcement. Our Barnes & Noble Book Fair raised $284.39 for us. That's awesome. More than I expected that we'd get, but that's really great.
What is that being used for?
We will be using that to, we get an extra 20% off if we use it to buy stuff at the Barnes & Noble store. So we'll be using it to buy more trivia prizes and raffle things and stuff like that for all the people in the club, or stuff that we can use as the club, like maybe some games and things like that we can take whenever we have like parties and stuff like that. So it will be used all for you guys. So we'll probably not, we can't buy that at Barnes & Noble, man. We'll probably talk to the paid members a little bit and get some input and toss around ideas and stuff. But thanks to everyone who participated in that. That really made a big difference, and that's going to be a good amount for us to use to spend on you guys. So thank you so much, and thank you to Barnes & Noble for even thinking about us, because normally this is something they just do for, you know, schools and stuff in the area, but they wanted to help us out since we've helped them so much over the past several years. All right, now that that's out of the way, let's talk about the things that have happened since the last meeting. We didn't have a whole lot of stuff going on last month, barring Free Comic Book Day. But since the last meeting, we had the Lowe's Block Party and the Top Martial Arts opening events, which both went extremely well. Apparently everyone loved all of our people that went out, so that was really great. Thanks to all of you that participated. We also had the American Cancer Society walk that happened a week after that, and I'm happy to say that Princess Peach made more children cry than Batman. So that never happens. Usually Batman makes all the kids cry, but not this time. So I was very surprised, but pleasantly surprised. Then we had X-Men Apocalypse. We had three conventions going on that weekend. Still had a strong showing here. Everyone looked really great, and we had a lot of fun. And the movie was pretty good too. We all enjoyed it. So thank you to everyone that came out for that. Then on Memorial Day, a whole bunch of us went to the Children's Hospital. It's the first time we've ever been able to make this happen because there's weird rules and stuff, and we actually accidentally broke some of the rules inadvertently, but because it was Memorial Day, they kind of let it slide. So we'll be talking to them more to see about other opportunities for us to go up there and visit the children like we did, because they absolutely loved it, the ones that we were able to go see. And it was super easy. It was in and out. The doctors and nurses were absolutely thrilled, and it made a lot of the kids happy. So I'd love to do this more, and they would like us to come back like once a month, if that's even possible. So we're going to be looking at different dates for that. So I'll keep you guys all posted on it. Then last weekend we had the Cleveland American Heart Association walk and the Calhoun Library cosplay question and answer session. I wasn't able to make it to the Cleveland Heart Association because I was having to go down into Georgia for the cosplay thing. But so I can't talk about the Heart Association walk. But when we went down to do the teaching thing down at the library, it was really great. We had a whole bunch of kids and several of their parents that came out there, and essentially all they wanted to do was pick our brains about like what cosplay is, what types of stuff we do, how do we make things. And the main focus, I went down there with Mary last year for Batman Day, and they had never heard of us before. And I went down there, and several of the teenagers that go to the library all the time were interested in doing the same thing that we do down in their area. So we're probably going to be nurturing a small group of teenagers and their parents to do like another charity costuming group that'll be able to do things down in the Dalton, North Atlanta area.
So it's basically our Teen Titans group.
It'll be our Teen
Teen
Titans
Titans.
group.
Can we just do that?
Yes.
All Teen Titans and stuff. I think they get it.
Chattooine Titans.
So a lot of the kids are already like really great with costuming and stuff. And then several of them that want to get into it are really looking to expand their knowledge and do more things. So I think it's really great that we've made an impact on some kids' lives that makes them want to get out and help other people and make people happy like we do. So that made me really, really proud. And it's because of all of you that we've even been able to, make that kind of outreach to other people. So yay to everyone. And the last thing we had was the Warcraft movie release, and that went extremely well. We had bunches of people here in some really amazing costumes. We had a bunch of people from a LARP that came in dressed up in some like really wild stuff.
All say war.
Oh, it was really awesome. And thank you to All Say War for coming out and helping us with this event. Otherwise, it might have only been 3 or 4 people. It ended up being about 15. Which was a much better showing. We had people that could walk around and interact more with the people that were here at the theater, and it was really great. Everyone really had a blast.
How was the movie?
I didn't see the movie. I was sick and had to go home.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
But most people said they liked it.
I heard a lot of negative things about it. I'm gonna go watch it and see it myself.
Have you ever played the game?
Because I'm not really a horror.
Okay, if you haven't played the game,
I know about the story.
you're going to get lost.
I'm gonna watch it.
Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
That sounds like a billing extra box. Oh, maybe you read the comics, you're going to get lost.
Right.
Don't.
Now
That's sacrilege in film, alright?
for our upcoming events, we only have like one event that's coming up in June, and that's this Saturday. The Saudi Daisy Church of God, I think, asked us to come up and dress as superheroes for a presentation or a thing that they're doing on Saturday at noon. So we're looking for a handful of people to do that, maybe like 3 to 5, more if more people want to come, but it doesn't have to be a whole bunch of people. And family friendly, that should go without saying, family friendly characters. And besides that, we don't have anything officially on the books for the rest of the month of June. So this would be a perfect time if there's people that would like to maybe host an armor party for us to go to someone's house and work on costumes together, or if have something where we can like learn from one another. If a person knows how to make some types of armor, that we can learn from them, teach them how to sew and stuff like that. This would be a really great opportunity during this month when we don't have a lot going on.
Okay, on that note, speaking of an armor party, this is something that's going to be going on for next year's Dragon Con. I'm going to go ahead and just bring it up because we're going to need a lot of help with this. Brad and I have been talking about this for a while. We want to do a mech group, like a combiners mech group.
We create Voltron.
We're doing Voltron. We're doing Voltron is
Devastator.
Voltron and Devastator. And I'm gonna be doing Predaking from Transformers. I'm almost 99.9% sure that Jack will want to do the Lion Voltron. I think Brad's gonna do the Megazord. So any kind of combiner bot that y'all want to do.
Ooh, Gurren Lagann.
See, that's what I said.
Yeah.
I'm in.
I mean,
So
anything
they're not
scary.
people in the room.
It will be an excuse for me to make those giant sunglasses.
Yes.
So it's going to be a lot of work.
Nothing.
It's going to be a lot of work.
But they're
I
much more
figure
fun.
for
Because
the Dragon 2017 should be able to get it done.
But you can
So,
get those
if you're interested, send me a message on Facebook, and I'm going to start a group for it so we can start doing days where we can get together and work because
Lots of design. If anybody has a 3D printer they'd like to donate, or has access to, you know, a building, like a warehouse full of EVA foam that they'd be happy to donate as well. Yeah, we need it.
No, I foresee it when I'm doing something like this, it's gonna be hard armor.
So just, there you go.
All right. So, get with Eric about that. Maybe this June could be a good planning time for things that people are thinking about doing like this. I wanted to go ahead and touch on a few events that we have coming up that are in July and later, because these are going to be these are set in stone, more important events for us. The first one is Star Trek Beyond. Star Trek movie, it comes out July 22nd. So there's still plenty of time if people haven't had a chance to start all their costumes. We've got a little bit of a dead spot here where if anyone needs like patterns for Starfleet uniforms, let people know in the group. We'll point you to where to get them. If anyone needs help with body paint or something, I know that we're going to be doing Data and some other characters. Huh? Yes. And Shalina and I have a whole bunch of children's Starfleet uniform shirts that we can let kids borrow in a variety of children's sizes. Pardon?
Do we want to know why you have a bunch of children's Starfleet uniforms?
Why don't you?
She got it on, after Halloween, she buys like bunches of stuff on clearance that the kids and other people can wear.
Oh yeah, and this is also go without saying when it comes to the, speaking of body paint, probably should go without saying because it's added in anyway. Especially if you're doing a body paint, even Star Trek costume, please make sure it's G or PG, like family friendly. Like we don't need a lot of Orion slave girls running around.
don't listen to him.
Classy Orion slave girls.
Yeah. Don't pay attention to Chet. Anyway.
All right, tell you what, no.
But,
I'm going to end up handling this mess, and I'm not doing it.
But it should be a fun event. After that, the next big event is Superhero Day at the Lookouts. That's on July 29th. And we need as many people as possible to be superheroes for that. And we need lots of people as handlers. If you don't have a superhero costume and you would like to help, we will need extra handlers for
If
it.
you want to learn how to be
July
a handler,
29th.
this is the event to do it because you're going to get your trial by fire. You will learn how to be a handler.
That or Two-Face.
Well, no, we won't be here. We're going to go through this, so I've got my suits if anyone needs them then.
I'll take it.
And also, Side note on the superhero night on the lookout to next week from personal experience. If you have a superhero costume that has a lot of, shall we say, rubber, latex, leather, heavy material,
Stay
bring
hydrated.
water, and please, if you have a friend that you can handle, hydrate. I am not picking somebody up off the pavement. I'm going to be dragging that man down the street, trying to get into a room and scaring kids. I don't want to do that.
One of the reasons we want to have extra handlers is to make sure that they have water, make sure that the superheroes take breaks when they're supposed to, and all that jazz.
Because, and we need the handlers because everybody laughs about it, but I can, again, speak from experience, it's very hard when you're in the costume and you have the little 12-year-olds that all want a photo to go, no, I need to go or I'm going to pass out. It's very hard to say that, so you want to have a handler to go, Batman needs to go now.
Yes.
Isn't that you, Ricky?
The other thing we have going on in July is Barnes & Noble has a month-long event every year from July 1st to July 31st called Get Pop Culture. And they're going to have like a whole bunch of different like themed days throughout the month that'll be like different types of superheroes, different types of literary characters and things like that. And we are invited to come out to dress up for any of those things that we want to. If anyone does go out there and dress up, they'll let you get a free drink over at the Starbucks over there at the Barnes & Noble and everything. They treat us extremely well, and it's a lot of fun to do these events, and they usually have tons and tons of people that show up. And there's like giveaways that, you know, that they let us have, that if the customers don't want them and stuff like that. So it's just a lot of fun. So I'll start kind of posting a little bit about those as I find out about them from the management over at Barnes & Noble. And then the last thing that I wanted to talk about was Boo in the Zoo. I have the dates for Boo in the Zoo this year. It's going to be October 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 28th, 29th, and 30th.
So
and
2 3-day weekends again.
Yeah, 2 3-day weekends. We don't know what the themes are going to be yet, but it's been left up to us, like usual, where we get to choose what we'd like to do. Yes,
Does that
sir?
include the special needs night, or is that another night?
That does not include the special needs night. I don't know when that one is yet, but it'll probably be a Thursday on one of those weekends that we'll have that extra day to do. But I went ahead and got approval for us to pick whatever things we want for those, so we're in the process of figuring that out now.
Just like that.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll quit talking now since it's super hot in here, and I think he's done with the grading. So, thank you all for your hard work, and I'm looking forward to seeing a bunch of you coming up.
You're welcome.
Yes, Alex?
I was just going to mention, if anyone wants to, not this weekend, but next weekend, if you want to drive to Knoxville, there's a Fanboy Expo going on. And there's a bunch of...
What dates is that?
The 24th, 25th, and 26th.
I really want to go.
Shaq's going to be there.
Yeah, Shaq is going to be.
So.
A lot of wrestlers. I'm trying to think of the lady.
Thank you.
Vernon Troyer is going to be there. Mini, and a bunch of other people. Just different prices. Catherine Vaught, John Schneider, Tom Wolfhard, the Dukes of Hazzard are going to be there. So.
Lots of big names.
Basically, if you're curious, look it up online. Fanboy Expo Knoxville. Trust me, you'll win it.
Okay, Jeff?
All right. Yeah, a lot of really good answers. Nobody got everything right. Nobody got number 11 right. Not even like one answer. So, but the winner with 19 out of the possible 21 is James.
Hey!
You go, James. All right.
And Chip came in second with 18.
It's because you wore your lucky shirts.
Walking Google. So, for those that care, apart from the X-Men, Joss Whedon also wrote a series of comics for which Youthful Marvel superhero team is Runaways. Really, really good series.
Not so much after we left. But
Yeah, that's true. What is the name of Arya Stark's sword? Is Needle. What kind of monster lives inside the Chamber of Secrets? It's the Basilisk. In the movie The Avengers, what place do Natasha and Clint remember very differently? Budapest. Woo! According to the label on the case, what should you not do with Wonderflonium? That's from Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. That's bounce it. Don't want to bounce it. In Steven Universe, what is Steven's dad's name? Greg. Greg Universe. In the Back to the Future trilogy, what thing does the Tannen family hate? Two of its members, yes, manure. What decade did the first Godzilla movie get released? 1950s, specifically 1954.
They would know what it was standing in for. Nuclear destruction. Godzilla was the nuke.
In the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon, which S.H.I.E.L.D. staff member is the principal of Midtown High? Bill Coulson. What was the original name of Optimus Prime in Generation 1 Transformers?
Ryan Pax.
All right, nobody got this one right. In 2007, Mark Shepard, Badger from Firefly, appeared as a guest in 2 rebooted remade TV shows. Name either of them. That's Battlestar Galactica, he was in that, and The Bionic Woman, that I guess nobody really watched.
Because it flopped.
That was in 2007. That was easily 2011, 2012.
All right, what is the real name of Stormageddon? Dark Lord of all? Alfie Owens. In Final Fantasy VII, what is Cloud's last name? Strike. Cloud Strike. Dr. Ivo Robotnik is the villain of what comic video? Sonic. Right. How many bits was in Nintendo 64? 64. Which set of awards is given yearly for the best science fiction? Hugo. And yeah, I think almost everyone got this one right. What is the MythBusters Crash Test Jumping? And a lot of people got this one right. Before he got his own game, Mario appeared in Donkey Kong under a different name. Jumpman. What children's book?
wasn't a laundry.
Yeah. It wasn't a plumber.
What children's
It wasn't a
book,
plunger, though, either.
later made into a movie, was written by Ian Fleming? Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And because we just did Warcraft, what are the 2 factions in the game World of Warcraft? Alliance and the Horde. There you go.
All right.
You didn't sign in.
Okay,
There is one more thing that I forgot to announce.
What?
Oh, yeah!
Sorry, I had a second page of stuff. This is short though. As everyone probably has figured out, AMC bought the Carmike Theater, so there's a change of management that's been happening. The new management, they're a little iffy about us being here doing our costuming and stuff, but it's not going to change a lot about what we do. And the changes that are happening actually are probably going to be good for us. The first thing is they will not allow us access to the 3rd floor anymore to use as a changing area. So we can't go up the elevator anymore to change and leave our stuff. But the employees here have negotiated for us to get a 1st floor room that's air conditioned, that's about the same size that we can use. So that's going to be a whole lot better. I like this idea.
We thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
The employees here have really gone to bat for us guys, and I really appreciate how well all of you act and how well you do during these events, because you've really made a big impact on the employees and the people that work here. They love us being here. They think it's a lot of fun. And they're reflecting that by standing up for us when their new management is telling them that they don't want us to do stuff anymore. So that's not going to happen. We're still going to be able to do things. They talked about possible limitations on how many people can dress up and how many people can costume at an event. But there's so much pushback from the employees and the customers here at the theater that that's probably not going to happen. And if it does, we have some things that we've negotiated with them that we'll be able to do where everyone still gets to participate if they want to. So, and that, again, we have to thank all the employees that work here for standing up for us and doing this for us. So, this is just awesome. Even with the change of management and them kind of being iffy about their jobs and their positions and things like that, they've really stood up for us big time. So let them know how much we appreciate them, because they really appreciate us a lot, and that means so much to me. And the other thing I want to talk about is when we are here, just like always, pay attention to your surroundings. Make sure you're not getting in the way of customers and things like that. Make sure you're not bothering people that don't want to be around us as characters?
This is one that I usually am the guy grabbing you for. Please watch for your exits.
Yeah.
One thing that will get them and this will get the staff even very mad at us very quickly, is, so if I'm grabbing you and moving you, I apologize in advance, but if we block those exits, that's why they try to keep us in the arcade, because if we block that exit, that can cause issues with fire hazards and other stuff, which can get us in a lot of trouble. So if I'm like trying to shove you guys, I apologize in advance, but that's because I'm trying to get us away from the exits so we don't get in trouble.
Yeah.
So,
Everyone does a great job in general.
just be careful of that.
It's only every once in a while that we spill over a little bit. And it's not always us, sometimes it's customers as well. Yeah. No.
Yeah, okay.
Try not to cluster around and talk to each other. Try to pay more attention to the people that are here at the theater. Excuse me. If you see people starting to cluster together, grab a few of them, walk up and down the hallways. Stay a little bit more active so that it makes a more welcoming presence for the people that are around us. And that's it. Other than that, everyone's doing great, and they love us here, and that's a really good thing. I'm very proud of you guys. Thanks. All right.
Does Misty have anything to add?
If you're not friends with me on Facebook, I did announce that we do have a new member joining us in about 6 months.
They're not just in this movie.
As a member.
That was a hard thing to keep.
Make sure they friend us.
One question. Chinese or Tex-Mex? Which one? Okay, that's a vote, guys.
Raise your hand if you like Chinese food. Okay, raise your hand if you like Tex-Mex food. That was a tie. Let's try that again. Okay, children, I need everybody to participate. We're not going to do this. Chinese. 79. Mexican. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take a couple over here. 7, 8, 9.
Okay, go wherever you want.
So Chinese, I think, is the winner on that one. So it's Chinese. It's down the road that way.
Yeah.
Like, what